Hello everyone, welcome to today's podcast. I'm Nathan, I'm joined by Anthony.
Hello.
And I'm joined by Luke.
What's up?
January transfer window.
Oh.
Have Chelsea been doing any business?
For once, and it's very rare occasion. No, we've been quiet in the market. It seems like top audio is running out of funds. Well, we have a hope.
Thought you were going to spend billions.
We're interested in Daniel Malin. Apparently there's terms been agreed and rumours have that we're interested in Douglas Luiz, and so is Man City for some reason. They do need midfielders. But
after Rodri's injury, and if you have watched City recently, you will understand it should be called Man Rodri.
yeah.
Because without Rodri, City, well, they're back to their basics. Mid-table, probably fighting for Europa League at best, but
How many games have they won now? 'Cause I haven't been keeping much track.
3 and 13, is it 3 and 15?
Jesus, nearly as bad as Chelsea's record in the 22-23 season. Where we finished 14th.
But do you think City will finish that far? Probably not.
No, I say
They'll get back to their best.
I say they'll finish in probably, I say 5th at best.
I think they'll finish 4th behind Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, City, and then Villa will be 5th.
I was about to kill you if you didn't include Chelsea in that top 4.
City
we won't-
always kind of like I messed up a bit at the start, and then
Yeah,
they
then
just come back and win.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we keep dropping points, aka against Crystal Palace and Ipswich, we'll be gone back down to 10th place sometime soon. So
Don't want to talk about where we are.
I think we should.
7 points off relegation.
Yeah.
14th in the table. I know how you
Oh,
feel.
shit.
It's depressing. At least these aren't going through at least 5 managers a season.
I'd like to clarify I'm ill. That's why I sound like a fucking
Like he's underwater.
yeah.
Yeah,
literally,
That's a good way to put it.
I sound like a fish.
It's a bit weird. Like, do you just think we were born in the wrong generation?
Sort of.
Not really.
Because you look at it now, right? You hear like all these adults raving on about how good the 80s and the 70s were, going to these clubs, and you're thinking like, okay, but now we have literal Titanics in our clubs where they're blocking up the door for about 3 hours and we can't get in. Second of all, like the music in this, whatever you want to call it, is shy. It's complete
Kind of
or
really
shy.
bored. I think I was like kind of happy with like the generation I was born into, but like I wish I was born in a previous generation.
Yeah, for
I
me
was
it's
born
probably
years ago.
probably
Obviously was, but not like years ago.
probably the 80s. I'd be like to be born in if I was born in another one. Just cause the music at that time was brilliant. Nobody really cared. Families were like, well, families, 20 children, a dad who goes out and earns some money. Now, back in the day, the women didn't work, but nowadays, thankfully, they do. Like, people are going on like too heavily about it nowadays, where it's like women should have this and that, like they should have equal pay. But yeah, when a world war would break out, they'll be the first ones lining up to stay at home while the men are dying out on the fields.
But in fairness now, these days because rights are more equal, like if tomorrow if Ireland came to you and said we need you to fight for us, would you say yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
Would you
Yeah.
say yeah?
I would.
I wouldn't.
Boy!
Quit the hiding, fuck that shit. I'm not dying. For what?
And
for
then-
people that wouldn't die for me?
There's plenty of people that would die for you. That's why you
Who?
have a military.
Yeah, but
The job of the military
the fucking
is
people
to
that
fight for
own
the
our
people.
country, the people that like the leaders.
Oh, they're in their
Oh, no,
bunkers.
Exactly.
I get
Let
what you mean
them-
by that now.
They're getting they're making sucked off by other politicians. So
I don't care what you do in your spare time. I'm saying they wouldn't protect me, so I'm not going to protect them.
no, in all fairness, like
No,
they'll
I
probably
do.
cower in the bunkers. Like
Exactly.
You do actually have a point though.
Yeah. I'm not dying. Like, oh, you get one chance at life. Why would I waste it? Again, people in the past have. But, like, that's why we're a civil country. We don't fucking do that shit.
you know, like thankfully, like a lot of people talk about this Palestine and Israel war. It's like previously, like, oh, you're pro Israel, pro Palestine. No, just like ignore that. Like, don't ignore the fact that people are dying. It's like the fact is there is no winners. There's no better country to it. There's no like, oh, Israel's better, Palestine's better. No, there's just people dying because two countries are arguing over land.
Sorry.
Oh.
I don't know. That was a
Bit of a ramble.
Bit of
okay. Moving swiftly on from Palestine.
I'm sure that's what the Israeli troops are doing.
So this needs to be cut. It's going to make it harder for a minute.
Yeah, it's all good. That can stay in.
You sure it's all
You
good?
can stay in the full thing. Probably just won't make the TikTok edits.
Yeah, that either TikTok or fucked.
Oh.
But no, in all seriousness, moving swiftly on from the topic of war, what do you think about the darts finals there 2 days ago?
Luke Littler. Wow. He is underage and sexy.
Cut.
Do you not agree?
Underage.
Unbelievable how good he is. It's,
Yeah.
it's a joke.
Underage, sexy, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Everything. He has everything.
Kebabs, beef points.
Vapes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has the lot.
Everything.
Angry
Nah,
Jane
but-
supporting him.
Yeah, there you go.
1 sec.
I look like
I
a
have a
apparently.
phone call to answer.
Wow, on the job.
No.
On the job, and he's
If
answering
you
phone
said you
calls.
actually had orange hair, kinda. If you had
Yeah.
proper orange
So,
hair.
like, I've got so many comments saying angry change, and I'm like, what? I think it's just because the freckles.
That's why he annoyed you as young.
No.
No.
Anyhow, where were we?
Luke Littler.
Yeah, that's exactly where we were.
Yeah.
He should marry that double 10.
Oh, honest to God. But to be fair, I nearly creamed over seeing that double bull to the double 16.
Yeah.
That,
I mean, didn't we all?
He does what he wants.
honestly. Like, he
There
has his
is
own
only
way
one
with it.
Luke Littler.
Yeah.
I mean, Van Garen's bald head didn't shine that night, unfortunately.
And neither did his performance.
Nah, that is like, it was a bit, like, going, 4-0 down. He lost, 15 legs with
No,
his
he
face?
did alright, but he just got fucking hammered.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
He fucked up on his finishes. He was terrible on his finishes.
What
Whereas-
actually happened to him? He was in his prime from what, 2013, 14 to 2019, I think was it?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
then
what happened after that? Did they just start playing bad in finals? Or?
something like that. No, he started out like by beating Phil Taylor, then he lost like 2 or 3 finals, then 1, 2. Like going into the final, he was 3-3, 6 finals played, 3 lost, 3 won. And obviously, you're playing against Littler, who's now in his second final, really wanting that title.
Yeah.
And he got
So when
smashed
did
out.
like Van Gogh kind of start falling off? But
What?
like before he like lost the
I
bully
say
boy, was it?
around 2020 or 2021 be around the time where he didn't like.
That's probably how Bully Boy beat him.
Yeah. Another thing is like,
Unfortunately, he didn't do good this
Yeah.
tournament. But
realistically, I was kind of disappointed with Humphreys.
White,
I don't like him.
As
I
like,
really don't like him.
little better.
not like in his like game against Pierre Roy, obviously he got smashed. Like his performance in the previous games as well was a bit disappointing. So for defending world champion to try to defend a title and play, I wouldn't say poorly, but average
Yeah.
to their
And you want to
extent.
make it further than that. I
Yeah,
think is what I'm trying to say.
but to make what you only make round of 16, I think it was
I think it was
quarterfinals maybe.
quarters. I think.
Yeah.
I think it was
Yeah.
quarters.
No, because Pierre Wright got knocked down in the quarters.
Oh, so it was the last 16,
So realistically, when you're looking at like the number 1 player, you don't want to be knocked down like Ireland in rugby in the round of 16. So yeah,
Probably a lot of pressure on him being number 1, but like Luke Littler as well, pressure on him.
I don't think he feels pressure. I think all he
Yeah.
says is double
yeah.
10.
He doesn't even practice darts at home. Like
He
he,
plays FIFA.
yeah.
On a magnetic
In all
tap
fairness,
first.
he's been playing since he was like 2 years old.
Yeah.
Like you fucking won the PDC Junior the year before he like went into the actual PDC and made the finals. Actually, what is your favourite movie?
Favorite movie?
That's actually a hard one.
Uh,
Probably The Hangover.
Not bad, a funny film.
to go to for me, I don't know if it's my favorite movie, but if you said like pick a movie to have a laugh at, whatever, I'll pick Superbad.
Oh, that's a good
I think
choice.
Superbad is a very good film.
Grown Ups is hilarious as well.
Grown Ups, yeah. But like, yeah,
Mine would probably be John Wick. I just think
The first
action
one, is it?
probably. I think the better one is the second one.
There's obviously the Fast and Furious series and stuff.
I feel like that's been a bit dragged out too much.
Like, if you watch like
realistically.
the older ones and like, if you
They-
actually watch it from start to finish,
Yeah, they're good, but it's like Star Wars. They try to make too much of it, and it's gone to shit. So I don't really get why they keep doing that.
oh, another good film series or franchise, you'd say the Saw franchise.
Yeah. I think that's probably my favourite like franchise of like a lot of films, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like some after 3 or 4, it's like okay, you're dragging it out now. But Saw after what 12 is it 11, 12?
I think it's only 10 now.
No, it's 10. Oh, it is 10. Sorry,
Yeah.
I was counting the 9th one in.
But the
part-
plot twist at the end of the first one is just
Oh
like
no,
it's incredible.
yeah.
Realistically, I've only seen like 1 or 2 Saw films, and I'm not.
Do you remember which ones?
No, all I just keep seeing is people either getting their heads chopped off or like fingers being drowned in acid, and I was like, no, not for me. I'm not like.
I don't think he's seen the worst of the worst.
I don't know what it is. I find this satisfying.
Yeah.
Like, how do you find that satisfying? Like,
I
seeing
find out
a
how
lot of
like
blood
good
splatter.
John Crime actually
Yeah.
catches his victims.
Yeah.
I would just notice it's like a small mistake that they do.
If you were being brought into a Saw game, what would you be brought in for?
What would I be brought in for? We're robbing a daybreak.
You?
And kicked out of Irish.
Yeah, probably bringing a knife to school.
I never.
Bitch in school.
This is
That's,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
definitely a song.
I've done that
That's
before.
definitely. You're not going to fucking bitch the trap now. To get a bell off the skull or something.
That I was bad for that, wasn't I? Bitch in school, holy shit.
Not
I
for
wanted to be just like at the time.
But in my defence, our skill was fucking terrible,
Stressful.
horrible.
And
Imagine
yeah.
the teacher's just watching that now and showing the class. Hello.
Don't
Full
do what
fact.
this student did.
Fun fact, our Irish teacher was caught with porn on his computer.
We caught him.
So-
We seen. He opens up his Chrome or whatever's on his computer, and it just comes up in the search bar, Pornhub. We were like, what the fuck? And then there was a video I seen on someone's story like a few weeks later, and he was watching a video of a dog humping an old lady.
Oh my
Like,
Jesus,
honestly.
bestiality.
What in the Twitter is that?
We got told by our other Irish teacher that she would tell us why he got sacked when we finished 6th year, and she left before then, so we just never found out
It was
why
the
he
year
got sacked.
after she left, I think.
Yeah.
What?
That's
I
why
think it was the
Shane
year
took
after
over.
Mr. Cleanser. Obviously, you can cut that out.
But-
She left like the year after.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, but like she told us at the end
But
of
she-
6th year,
Yeah,
she would tell us, and we never
nowhere
found
to
it.
be seen.
Nowhere to be seen. She just disappeared.
Do you remember like the food fights in old school?
Oh.
Trying biscuits in locker rooms.
Jeez, do you remember we'd make like a paper football or something?
Remember the football they kicked over the fence?
Remember the Warzone? Remember the Warzone on Wednesdays and Fridays trying to get the chicken fillet rolls? Trying to get there
Certain-
first.
Certain people that would get 4 and 5.
He would jam up the queue, man.
It was the kid.
Oh. So he's there standing in what was the fucking door side.
Like that chicken curry was turkey curry. I'm not even joking.
I had to improvise with a cheaper for
Yeah.
alternative.
You have to make meat out of dead kids under the school.
People had to just paint the chicken curry in their place.
Yeah.
That's how they made the sauce.
No, in all fairness, it's like trying to sit, how epic it was going into Super Value that morning, picking up a pot of noodle when teachers used to be able to fill them for you.
I remember getting Pringles and all before school. Oh, the digestives.
Oh.
They must be discontinued or something.
I think one of the worst feelings was going home during the mornings of Christmas exams, and it does be Baltic. You're
No,
just
when
there.
you don't know what to do in the exam, just guess and you're done before everyone. You're like,
So that was just my main goal for most of those Christmas exams was, yep, this question. Oh, half an hour's up, I'm out of here. I'm not staying
we're not on
around.
the leaving cert as soon as we could leave after
Yeah.
doing our maths. Or
We
go
should-
toilet search up answers.
Yeah.
So what's your motto for like 2025 and onwards? It's kind of like a quote. Like mine would be, like, whatever it is, it will happen, but not overnight.
That's not bad.
That's
Did you get what I
good,
mean though?
Yeah, like I have just my main goal, right, is to just be happy, and that doesn't mean feel happy all the time because
Or be proud of achieving something.
yeah, like you're not gonna feel happy 24/7. Like you're gonna have bad days, but the key is that you don't let the bad days ruin the good days. That's gotta happen. Do you know what I mean?
For me, it'd probably be if you're gonna be scared about something, just do it scared as you're just gonna get it done. Like if you're gonna face like a tough challenge and you're scared about it, at least you're going to actually do it. Like just do it. It doesn't matter if you're doing it scared or not.
And then it
Just
probably
do it.
isn't that bad after.
Yeah.
Like, I get what you mean, yeah.
Like
I
just
like that one, yeah.
throw yourself in the deep end. That's
Yeah.
could be seen as literal or hypothetical. Literally, if you're gonna start swimming, jump in the deep end, see what happens.
Exactly.
If you drown, you drown.
Game's the game.
Squid Game season 2.
Yep.
You have?
Watched it.
I have not.
You haven't.
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
I actually thought it was good and solid.
Spoiler alert for now.
Oh my
I'll
God.
put a timer up on the video for where to skip to if you want to skip all the Squid Game talks. But anyway, what do you think?
I actually thought it was good, but like I was looking at season 1, like before it came out, I was like, will it live up to that? But it was kind of on par.
Yeah.
But I say season 1 is better because it was the first time we ever seen something like that.
Yeah. But near the end, right, the last like 2 or 3 episodes, it was very unrealistic. Very, I know, like it's a series, it's not supposed to be, but like the way
they fight the guards.
Yeah, the way they fight the guards, that's so unrealistic. Like, how is
that wouldn't
there's
happen
about,
if it was actually real.
Yeah, there's about 7 of them, yeah,
Yeah.
and hundreds of guards, and they're living. Like, I know some of them died, but they're all just behind the wall. Go down and fucking shoot them, like. And then they're missing every single
Well,
shot.
so kind of unrealistic as well. You could say, but like, how did player 456 or Gihun, whoever, have you not learned from last season that the trust player 1?
You could say that, but like that's
no one
because
saw your man's face.
Yeah, exactly. You know that from watching
Yeah.
it, but he's in that
Fun
situation.
fact: the actor from season 1 of Player 1 was actually arrested
Yeah.
for touching up a girl. So the reason why he's different is there it is. But realistically, fun fact based Squid Game, it's actually based on a true event that happened in
1986.
Yeah.
There's like a building team of the stairway. It was something, I forget what
And
it's
some
actually called.
serial killer kidnapped shitloads of people and made them play those games.
No, I don't think he did that though.
No,
Is that what happened?
that's why Squid Game is actually about.
Like, I know the building with the stairs. I'm like, yeah, that's
No.
what they're talking about, isn't it?
Yeah, and he had them playing games and like a survivor came
Yeah, it's not
forward.
gonna
and
be like, yeah, he's playing Red League.
no, like but the survivor explained like what happened.
Did he win 45.6 billion?
No, he won his life.
No, what was it in the second Squid Game? What done me head was he kept voting to continue or not. And I seen who player 1 was. I was like, this is just so obvious what's going to happen. I knew he was going to betray them at the end.
In fairness, right, most of the people in there have nothing to live for.
Yeah, they're all gambling.
Yeah, literally, they're all gambling addicts.
That's
So
what like
they're
the
going to
VIPs
gamble
and stuff
their
feel.
life for the money. They're going to gamble that, you know what I mean? And they're like, if
And that's
one-
why they're selfish.
yeah, and that's why like their thought process is, oh, if 10 more people die, that's an
That's
extra
more money,
split
yeah.
for me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
That's
then
mad.
every round they live, they're like, one more round won't hurt. But obviously,
No, I think we all know why the front man actually joined the game. It's to stop your man putting an end to it. That's why Guy Hun went back to it.
yeah.
And he knows the front man obviously continued the game in the vote. Was
Yeah.
player 1.
If I was playing red light, green light, I would stay as far away from people as possible because, like, fucking, what's his name?
I'll be behind him,
Oh,
pushing
Thanos, is it?
Thanos pushing someone. That could easily happen. Someone around you can get stung by a bee and dig you in the head, and then you're dead. Like, fuck that shit. So I'd be staying as far away from people as possible.
I will be running behind him.
I would literally just throw you. Like, I'd stand behind you.
I'd grab you and bring you down with me.
Yeah.
I'd push it on the glass bridge. When I was on red.
I'd break your cookie.
I'd be shit at that.
Oh,
This thing that goes around the circle.
yeah, you run to the rooms, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know how
Carousel.
I know how I'd win that. Right?
Go ahead.
let's say us three was in it, right?
Yeah.
And they said three, obviously we're grand, we'd get in, yeah.
Yeah.
But if they said four, I would literally just run to like the weakest person I see, whether that be an old granny or
Just
something.
pick them up and bring them
Just-
in.
Come on, lads, let's
Straight
go.
into
Got
the
the
room.
granny.
Garden,
Yeah.
But
Obviously
if,
that wouldn't
if you
count.
got like say three and one random cunt is refusing to leave you,
Kill him.
Choke him out.
Exactly,
No,
you get
I'd
one.
be picking him up and throwing him out that fucking door whether he likes it or not. There's three of us, and only one of him. Get the fuck out.
Just like, yeah, I was trying to kill him.
I've had my fair share of girl weirdos, right? The last time I was single, this girl approached me in work and started talking to me, which is normal, like it happens every day. And then the next day she came back and she was like, she kind of kept walking in and out of the off license where I was working. And I was like, she wants me to say something, doesn't she? And I was like, oh, Yuri. And then she was like, oh, I didn't see it there. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we were talking for another bit, right? And she was like, I'm actually not even here to buy a drink. And I was like, you came to the off license 7 times, you're not buying drinks. What? Anyway, so then she asked me for my Snapchat, right? And like she's a lot older than me. She's like late 20s, right? So at first I was like, fuck
Go on.
that. I was like, fuck that. But I haven't seen this girl in ages. She comes in and she goes, you work here all the time, don't you? And I was like, right, she must be stalking me or something because I have not seen her in months. So that's just a conversation starter right there, right? She goes, my Snapchat got deleted. Can I have your Snapchat? And I went, no. And she went, right, well, mine's this. I've read out her name, yeah?
Yeah.
And she goes, now say it back to me. And I went, no. And she went, you're not going to add me. I was like, no, I have a girlfriend. And then she went, but we're just friends. And I said, yeah, but she's not going to think that way. And then we just started walking away and she like stuttered something and then just walked home. I like walked out and I was like, fucking hell.
That is nuts.
Nah, a few cougars are nice, yeah. I support the 4 P's. Profits, points, pizza,
Paedophilia.
and playful single mums. Which is 4 to 4 G's. Guinness, gambling, golf, and good looking single mums.
How do you deal with stress?
That's a good one.
For me, my go-to for stress is probably meditation. Actually,
Yeah?
just sitting there, no sounds, no none, just thinking and just like breathing, just taking any worries out of my head and just being like, no, that can like either be put off for another day or just being like, just get over on the way and just calm down.
It's like understanding the situation. Depends sometimes, like, I might go out and just walk for a bit.
Yeah.
That can help. Or I might go to the gym a bit. Or I might go to the gym. Or sometimes it's like, if you're in your house at like night or something, understand what it is. Just be like, it's actually that bad.
Fair enough.
Sure, yeah.
Or if like, you may have done a bit of bed rotting, or you haven't showered, get a shower and you feel better.
Well, I've, like when I'm stressed, I've had my fair share of bad habits to deal with. But what I've done to help it positively would be either go on a jog, go on a walk, do something productive. Because like if you're gonna try deal with your stress by scrolling TikTok for hours, like
That's gonna make it worse.
it's gonna make it worse. You're gonna be afterwards being like, what the fuck was it?
And then you'll encounter a certain set of adult videos or pictures, and then it's gonna tempt you into doing certain things, and it's like, no, it's like sitting on TikTok doing nothing, your mind wanders, and it's not
Like,
good.
it's not properly occupied. You need to actually occupy it and actually get up and do something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe write something.
Yeah.
something simple of like writing something, as you said, listen to music even.
That can work, yeah. Actually, that does work.
Like you know what's like a fucked up thought, yeah?
Go on.
Next time you're scrolling TikTok, just at any moment ask yourself, what was 5 videos ago?
Yeah, I've done that before.
And you can't.
Yeah, you can't like
It's designed so you can't like remember.
Yeah, it's
You're just stuck in a cycle of it.
fucks up your mind.
another thing about swiping is fucking Tinder. It's like, man, get too hooked onto Tinder, they're swiping. And it's like that episode of Family Guy when Quagmire got it. Where he's
That one, he has a big fucking
that's out of here. Well, his right one is like a fucking twig.
he has a huge bird.
Yeah.
It's like, how are you, Quagmire? And he's like, oh, I was just watching that internet porn. And he points out and his arm is out to here.
That's like an almost accurate, like, real representation of what can happen.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That fucking dog, I'm gonna choke him out. Fuck off!
You sounded like Conor Sweeney there.
That was the flag. How many years in prison did you get for murdering a dog?
I think 3 to 5 years, I think it is.
Well worth it.
I think I done about 8 years, yeah.
Well worth it.
You only got 8.
Personally, I find that, like, see, even simple stuff like drinking water
Yeah.
or getting like enough steps in a day and getting enough workouts in a
The
week,
little things.
little things like that make it so that I actually have nothing to worry about, because if something bad does happen, like I'm ahead of the game, like I'm already in a good mood, that can get me into a rut, do you know what I mean? But if I'm not getting enough workouts done, I'm not drinking enough water, not eating right.
So it's like it'll catch you if, like, you don't speed up.
Yeah. You have to be ahead of the game, you know what I mean? You need to be on top of things.
Just
so
keep
that
going and going.
if you get bad news, like, it's gonna be bad, but you'll be able to deal with it because you're mentally in a good place already.
For example, your nanny got hit by a truck.
Why'd you say it like that, man?
I'm trying to think of type. Right, bad news.
Like, if you lost a family member somehow.
Yeah. Specifically,
Like, that'd be bad.
You know, obviously that would be bad. I'm not saying, just because you drink water you won't cure it and then he dies. I'm saying, like, if, like, let's say you get your roster, yeah, and it's a shit roster. If you're in a bad mood already, that's going to make you, oh, fucking, what is life? But if you're in a good mood and you get a shit roster, you're like, alright, it's a shit roster, but I'm in a good mood, so fuck, I don't give a
You're
fuck.
probably thinking, I've probably done worse ones before.
Yeah, literally,
I
that's when you start thinking positive.
during
Yeah.
Christmas, I got one where I was worked a week straight without a day off, and I was like, what? I was like, are you taking the piss out of me? And they were all like 10 to 7s, 12 to 7s. I'm like,
I think remember during Christmas time, I worked like 6 days straight, and then I was like, yeah, but yeah, I got a good bank though.
oh, the bank was amazing. I got so
Yeah.
I wasn't complaining when I seen that paycheck come in. But yeah, but like sometimes it's like, yeah, you do want to work, you want to get all those hours, but then again, you also need to think about yourself and like, do you really want to work all these hours, putting yourself under this much stress? Sometimes, like, maybe cut down on the hours just to give yourself time to focus on yourself, not overwork yourself. Because if you overwork yourself, you're going to burn out, and you're going to be left tired and fatigued for the days that you do have off. So
It's all kind of reminded me of working full time. I'm not saying, it's a bad idea to do it. If you want to do it, like, go ahead, but I just remember feeling tired all the time, not having much time to do certain stuff.
a lot of people nowadays are saying the best type of job to get is a flexible part-time. So it's not you're not running yourself into the ground.
If you were walking home one day, right, and you just scroll on your phone, and you see Lily Phillips posted, "Hi guys, I'm here in Dublin, come round if you want," and that place happens to be like really close to where you are currently walking.
I'm not walking. I am fucking sprinting around there.
For real.
Where the fuck is Lily Phillips?
Yeah.
Is that porn star that had done like 100 men in one night?
Yeah.
Definitely gone around there then. Yeah, but at least with this one you don't actually have to pay.
How do you know that?
Yeah, but this was
No,
like,
but I'm serious.
like, would standing in a queue not be enough for you to go, oh, what?
Yeah,
am I doing?"
everyone had been up and already.
If you're in a queue for intercourse,
Listen,
that is crazy.
at the end of the day, the hole's the goal. And
Yeah,
sometimes
but
you have to queue up
sometimes,
to get
like,
to the checkout.
if you're in a queue,
Thought you were gonna say, yeah, this you. This is you. That was not queued up for the fuck that shit.
I just kidnap her. Easy.
Have a VIP
No.
pass, skip the queue.
No, I was just bringing a bloody fireworks stick, and as I'm down her, like the fireworks stick, showed up there. Fuck yous.
Is that not just murder?
I was trying not to laugh.
So we've established that Anto's a murderer.
No, I'm a serial killer. We've gone over this.
Do you know what, actually good? We're kind of getting back to like film series stuff.
Yeah.
Scream. Scream
I-
actually.
I don't really like Scream films, but I obviously love I love the Scream TV series. Like,
That's good, yeah.
but do you know my problem with that is I would love to watch that again, but it's not on anything.
It's not.
It's not on Netflix. It's not on.
I think it's
No,
on Paramount.
It's not
No
Is it
movie websites.
every. Yeah, but I don't like going onto them because they fuck up my phone.
What about a fire stick?
I had a Fire Stick and then I just never used it, so I gave it to me man. But I really want one now.
Yeah, I'm getting mine hooked up this week, and I cannot
really
wait.
want the Fire Stick back. I really want the Fire Stick back.
Oh, like
Actually, we didn't say that. We don't watch anything illegal.
yes,
No, never. You get like years in prison for that. Fuck that.
Oh yeah.
That needs to get cut.
real quick. Speaking of like subscriptions like that, I think Amazon Prime is an essential to have. Like if you're ordering stuff off Amazon, you need to have that because like
Oh,
without
so
it,
just fucking.
without it, it's like you're waiting nearly a week, maybe two. But with it, I find like I was meant to get my dark case on Wednesday, but I got it today.
Use code WrongSocks for 10% off. This is not sponsored.
Manscaped, your balls will thank you.
And if you still like or subscribe, then I'll show me arse and we hear we crack.
For that reason alone, please subscribe. Because I'll have to edit that.
No. Manscaped, your balls thank you.
I broke my last
Your
Manscaped.
feet.
You broke your Manscaped.
Yeah, all the hair's got tangled in the thing.
Are you like joking?
Guys, I'm joking. Fucking, I don't have a lot of hair, but I don't have that much hair, man.
I remember when the PlayStation party, Nathan goes, I think it was Nathan goes, no, what was you? He goes, was you said you're black from the belly button down? We were laughing at that, and Andrews replied, I'm not anymore.
Speaking of like PlayStation parties, that's the funniest shit you can remember from being like back in the day playing the PlayStation parties. Like, what is the funniest shit you can think of?
Oh,
Funny as shit.
someone who I used to play with like years ago. Hopefully, you're probably going to see it. I don't know if we will. But I'm not going to give too much detail about it. We were playing years ago. And people are like intrigued to see what he looked like and stuff. So, they were like, because he was saying he was 21, so they were like, oh, we don't believe that. And then they find his Facebook. And I was like, wait, what's he look like? They showed me, and they're like, he actually looks like the image of Stephen Hogan. Acne and everything. He used to get cooked all the time. So I'm not sure. I don't know if you remember if he wants to see this, but you know, Apu, thank you for coming in. I played that down the mic. I played it down the mic, right? I laughed at it, and he was like, "Man, it's not funny." He was snapping at him.
Do you know what I'd love to experience for the first time again? Do you know what's it, Warzone, when the proximity chat, when you after you kill someone?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Not even have to kill someone, if you're in the proximity
Yeah.
of the day, you could hear them. Oh, that was the funniest shit ever. Me and all me got into a game with like literal Jesus Christ. And
What do you mean?
I'll play a clip of him.
Someone's in a car.
There is somebody in the car, believe it or not.
What's up, Jesus? How's it going? I heard
Not too
Jesus
bad, not
plays.
too bad. Oh!
Yeah, it was so funny because like we were like,
Jesus Christ.
you know, his name was Jesus, like his
right.
name was Jesus Christ, and then he had a real like I don't know what accent it was.
Again?
It was alright, like well, I can't
Accent,
remember.
there's a few guesses.
Well, this is how he sounded, right? Believe it or not, there is somebody in the van. I'll try and compare it more with
that's England or something.
yeah, it's somewhere in England, but like I don't know. It must be posh.
Oh, I'm English. Oh.
No, in all fairness, like some English people are actually sound, whereas others are cocky
Some
little
are.
pricks. That
So
little
some
kids
are.
all over the
Somebody
place.
in the van.
It was a car. He's like, there is somebody in the car, believe it or not.
Oh, fucking Scousers, man.
No, that's not Scouts.
No,
It sounded a little bit Scouse there, yeah.
That didn't
No.
say.
I wouldn't say it was Scouse, but like, it's not, it wasn't.
Laffy hit your right lead. No, but it was when you could like team up. You know, you're in duos, but you could team up and make a squad.
Oh, yeah.
It was one of them.
I don't remember, to be honest.
It was a game mode,
Yeah.
and you fought with, like, do you want to team up with this team? And then
Oh,
it was arse.
right.
Then once you get on Snapchat that are like girls that they're like, oh, come to this website.
Yeah,
And I was like,
yeah.
I know your game, you stupid prick, you're not getting any money out of me. And then he just started sending me a dick pic after dick pic, and he was like, I insert you. And I was like, what the fuck? And then he started sending selfies of himself, like it's a real person just sending bot stuff
Yeah.
and trying to get money out of me. I was like, the fuck?
How do people even fall for that?
Oh, I don't know. They're fucking, you look great, and then it's like, by the way, come visit my link, we
Yeah.
talk in private. Fuck off.
No, I don't want it.
Yeah. Thanks for watching today's podcast. Come back next week for another one. Goodbye.
Peace.